help the economy expands. In today's world, innovation is not a luxury. It is a necessity for survival and competitiveness. The countries, the regions that thrive this century will be those who embrace digital transformation, promote entrepreneurship, expand research capacity, and train skilled, technologically fluent workforce. Innovation begins with a mindset, not machines. It begins with a can build, create. Imo State has one of the most vibrant youth population in Nigeria. Harnessing this demographic advantage, they work, incubation centers, and research institutions will give Imo an edge in the global economy. In Liberia, we are investing in digital systems, education reform, renewable energy pilots, and new innovation programs as part of our Arrest agenda. We believe that Africa's future will not be shaped by what it imports, but by what it invents, what it produces, and what it exports. Imo State is well positioned to lead in this area. With strong universities, disciplined society, energetic youth, and a culture of creativity, innovation can become the engine that drives Imo's transformation. In Africa, if Africa must progress, let elections be peaceful, but they must bring about development dividends to those who elect them. The lives of the people must be improved. Shared lessons and a shared vision with Imo State. As I stand here today, I am reminded that Liberia and Imo have more in common than just geographic proximity in West Africa. We share a history of resilience. We share a desire for peace. We share commitment to good governance, and we share belief that Africa can rise on its own terms through its own efforts. Brother Governor, your kind words about Liberia's progress, as contained in your letter, Your Excellency's invitation to me, reflect only our achievement, but also our shared values, our cultural reforms, and infrastructure improvement, anti-corruption efforts, institutional are just Liberia's goals. They are African goals. They are Imo State goals. Our elevation to a non-permanent seat on the United Nations Security Council is not only an honor for Liberia, it is an honor for Africa as well. It is also a reminder that African nations can play constructive roles in shaping global stability and post-conflict recovery. I believe Imo State and Liberia can collaborate in this area, building regional alliances based on peace, development, and democratic governance. I want to conclude by saying that unlocking Imo's economic potential is not just an economic challenge. It is leadership, governance, and collective responsibility. When partnership is strong, progress becomes possible. When investment is responsible, industries take shape. When innovation is encouraged, society transformed. Mr. Governor, I want to congratulate the government and the people of Imo State for hosting this important summit. I applaud your efforts to chart a new path for your economy and your people. And I'm proud to notice the number of people that have attended this. I want to congratulate you, and I want to assure you that Liberia stands ready to strengthen cooperation, deepen challenges, and explore opportunities for our mutual growth. Like Liberia, Imo State is rising. Nigeria is rising. Africa is rising. May God bless Imo State. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. May God bless the Republic of Liberia. And may God bless our beloved continent in Africa. And I want to thank you for this opportunity. God bless you.
Your Excellency, the President of Liberia, may God bless you too. Thank you very much. And I totally agree with you that there's a very wonderful regional partnership and cooperation between your people, the Liberians, and Nigerians, and particularly Imo State. Partnership that is steeped in our cultural heritage, partnership that derives from our cultural heritage. And I'd like to thank you very much. Let me welcome here Sir Jude Agbaso, the former Deputy Governor of Imo State. Let me also welcome the Managing Director and CEO, First Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Olusegun Alebioshu. I welcome you. And also here is the Permanent Secretary, Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Dr. Maurice Mberi, FCA, OON, Ikukoma Isu Asian Clan. I welcome you, Dr. Mberi. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome here Africa's richest man. The man that, as he's stepping forward, I'm very sure is coming to make a commitment with regards to investment in Imo State. With his refinery, petroleum is no more a problem in Nigeria. In fact, when he stands, it's almost like government. Let me welcome here the President of the Dangote Group, Alhaji Aliko Dangote Jisefad.
Uçuyor sanuri zuwa sanuri aiki anan na samu sanuri mustaqili
Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by His Excellency, the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator. Hello? Can you hear me? Senator Kashim, Your Excellency, the Imo State. I think, can you give the microphone? I don't know if you can hear me. Okay. It's okay? All right. The governor of Imo State, my friend, Governor Hope Uzodimma, and his lovely wife. The Minister, Honorable Minister of Finance, and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, the President of Liberia, who graciously accepted to be here, the former Prime Minister of United Kingdom, Honorable Boris Johnson, other distinguished ladies, our governors that are here, our senators, former chairman of APC and my former governor also, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to stand on the existing protocol that's already been established. Mr. Governor, you invited me yesterday. You didn't tell me to come and make a speech, so I will charge you for making a small speech. Even though really we've been together for a very, very long time, we've been, good young people in Lagos for a very, very long time. So he's been a friend for a very, very long time. But I must really congratulate you for, first of all, dragging His Excellency, the President, ably represented by the Vice President, Kashif Shetima. He is also from our side. He's been an entrepreneur. And he is actually the one that has been also encouraging, pushing us to invest at home, not invest outside Nigeria. Mr. Vice President, thank you very much for encouraging us, for reminding us that it's nowhere like home. What I want to say here is that, Mr. Governor, that very, very, very good policies, bold policies that actually the government has taken today. The exchange rate, the removal of the fuel subsidy, so many other things that the government has actually, put out there. But Nigeria is like a scratch card. You only see the good of it when you scratch the card. So some of us that we have already scratched the card, we are seeing the results. We must really thank Mr. President for his leadership. We must thank the government for bringing out these policies. And I'm sure there are so many other policies that are going to roll this in. But one advice that I have is that most of our own entrepreneurs, please invest at home. What attracts some of us is the good governance, rule of law, good policies that the government has actually put down right there. And you can see that there's actually nothing that is impossible. So our job is to keep investing at home. If we don't invest at home, there is nobody on earth that will come and invest here. What attracts foreign investor is a domestic investor. And that's what we are doing. I mean, it's just like what I said, even yesterday, I was being sort of interviewed by CNN, and they asked me, so, I mean, you have actually been investing. Why did you announce to double up your refinery to make it the largest refinery in the world by doubling already what you have, which is 650,000? I said, well, I don't have anywhere to go and invest but at home. When I say at home, I mean Nigeria and Africa. There are so many potentials that we have, mineral resources. You heard that Africa has actually about 30% of the world's minerals. So there are a lot of people that are fighting, trying to get these minerals. If now we don't really lead the way in putting up this investment, who do we expect to come and invest? We can never ever really convince anybody to come and invest in our continent. We must be the ones that will lead. And we're doing that, we're taking that leadership to make sure that people do come here and invest heavily. To create prosperity, we must do that. One of the things that I was looking at the brochure, Excellency, I must thank you for having the 378 megawatts of power, because there can never be growth, there can never be prosperity without power. You have to have electricity to be able to create growth. And you have done that. So congratulations. But there are more to come. Like what I said, Excellency, you tell me which is the best area for us to invest. We are investors, and I can tell you in the next 3 years, the program that we have in the Dangote group, we're investing heavily in fertilizer. We are actually going to become the number one fertilizer plant in the world by 2028. We're moving from 3 million tons of urea to 12 million tons of urea. So we will actually beat the number one today. The refinery will be at 1.4 million barrels per day. 1.4 million barrels per day has actually never been done in the world. It is only 1.25 that's done by Reliance. We will be bigger than Reliance. We have petrochemical 2.4 million tons. That one, all these ones that I'm counting were actually launched on the 11th of December. No, 11th of December. We will make it happen. We'll make Africa, and we will make Nigeria and Africa proud. We are doing quite a lot of distribution network within Southern and Eastern Africa to make sure that, yes, we feed them with fertilizer, we feed them with but with the current policies that we have, with people see that we're investing, they are going to join us and will come here and invest. We will be one of the biggest investors in Imo. So please tell me which area you want us to invest, we'll invest. Thank you very much.
Now, Your Excellency, you can take that to the bank. He said he will come here and be one of your biggest investors. And every word he says is backed with sincerity. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly welcome Mr. Vera Safia Ndanusa, MD International Trade Fair Complex Management Board, Alhaji